Welcome to AGORACOM, the Small Cap Epicenter and AGORACOM TV, a daily, fast-paced, edgy show bringing the best press releases out of the small cap world every morning at the open so you can hopefully profit from them and maybe even find your next great small cap investment. Now, it's Thursday, May the 1st. Happy May Day to all our friends in Europe. I've got 5 great press releases for you and 4 stock halts, so let's get straight to it. First up, Active Control Technology trades on the Venture Exchange under the stock symbol ACT. And by the way, all the news today is out of the Canadian exchanges, no news out of the U.S. Back to Active Control Technology, ACT. They announced that they installed their first commercial active mine system at a West Virginia coal mine. This is a deployment of a Wi-Fi communication system, and they say heralds a new era of mine safety and productivity. They announced that they sold and installed their first commercial deployment of Active Mine, which is a Wi-Fi communication tracking system. It's to an existing customer, but the existing company has put this into a newly opened mine, and the system's been in operation for a full month now. It's going to be invoiced at $125,000, but the company says this actually represents about 20% of the expected life revenue of this mine, which should total up to $625,000. Why is that? As the mine face advances, further revenues are going to be generated as additional active mine nodes are added to extend the underground Wi-Fi network. Sounds like a really great product. I really like this press release. Steve Barrett, President and CEO of the company, had the following to say: "This installation marks a major milestone not only for the company, but also for underground coal mine safety and productivity." As you can imagine, what the product does, it enables monitoring of production, personnel, and equipment in all types of services and underground mining environments, and we all know that that's a pretty important subject, and looks like Active Control is at the cutting edge of that. Next up, Pyng Medical trades on the Venture on the stock symbol PYT. They announced that they received both U.S. FDA and Health Canada clearance for expanded use of their Fast One infusion system. That's for use in adolescent population in addition to adults throughout the U.S. and Canada, and that's effective immediately. They've also been cleared for adolescent and adult use in the European Union. What is Fast One? It's a rapid, reliable, safe alternative to conventional IV infusion, providing life-saving vascular access or fluid and drug resuscitation in shock and trauma victims. We got a quote here from Dave Christie, who's the president and CEO of the company. He's got a long quote. I'm going to take an excerpt here. "We've enjoyed considerable success commercializing Fast One with 6 consecutive quarters of strong, sustained growth in revenue from product sales and profitability." Great quote. I didn't have time to go back and take a look at their past financial statements, so maybe you want to do that. But when you got 6 consecutive quarters of sustained growth, good news there. He went on to say, "Fast One is now the only single IO product cleared for use in both adolescents and adults, increasing the size of our markets and providing greater access for young people in their teenage years to Pyng's award-winning emergency metal technology." They closed yesterday at 55 cents. Next up, switching over to resources. Tyrex Resources trades on the Venture under TSX. They announced that they intersected 60 meters of strong mineralization. Great numbers here. So that strong mineralization number there includes 3.7 meters of 2.4% copper, 33.2% zinc, 1.1% lead, 172 grams per ton of silver, and 8.6 grams per ton of gold. These are assay results from the 2nd and 3rd drill holes on the company's Merdita project in Albania. This follows up on the 1st drill hole, which intersected a wide zone of high-grade mineralization. Take a look at the press release on March 3rd, 2008. Like the 1st drill hole, the company says this mineralized system continues to demonstrate its ability to generate very high-grade mineralization. Results from both holes 08 and 02 and 03 are in the press release. Go take a look at them. Brian Sliserchuk, who's the CEO, had this to say: "Today's excellent results are further confirmation of the potential of the Merdita district. We believe that the Merdita district is a potentially world-class VMS district, and that by aggressively using modern exploration methods, we can rapidly begin to prove that potential." The stock probably says it all. They closed yesterday at 304. That's off a 52-week low of 90 cents. So they've obviously made some great strides on the capital side this year. Next up, Freewest Resources trades on the Venture on the stock symbol FWR. This isn't a AGORACOM client. Got to disclose that, but we don't report it unless we think the news stands on its own 2 feet, and it looks like this does. Freewest and Rockport continue to expand the deep zone and intersect 17.25 grams per ton of gold over 5 meters in the new zone. This is at Clarence Stream, New Brunswick. This is additional diamond drilling. Management's encouraged by the resource expansion of the deep zone, which returned the numbers we just talked about a second ago. They're continuing to drill both zones along strike and to depth, which should significantly add to the gold mineral resource at Clarence Stream, which is a prime goal of the 2008 drilling campaign. They're going to plan drilling will continue to test the mineralized zone trend along its 15-kilometer length in areas such as the East Zone, where previous shallow drilling encountered mineralization grading 12.5 grams per ton of gold over 5 meters and 12.45 grams over 4.5 meters. Sorry, they closed yesterday at 30.5 cents. Next up, Andean American. They trade on the venture under AAG. They announced that they intersected 7.15 meters, grading 3.82 grams per ton of gold. This is in step-out drilling at the Invicta project in Peru. Holes 114 and 119 were drilled 150 meters to the east of recently reported holes 113 and 115. The big number here, hole 114, intersected 7.15 meters of not only the gold number that we gave you, 3.82 grams per ton of gold, but 8.6 grams per ton of silver, 0.1% copper, 0.37% lead, and 0.62% zinc. President Andrew Gourlay said the following: "We're pleased with the results from the first two holes, which confirm our model that the Atenia structure continues to the east of the current resource area, and that structure may continue to the Pucamina vein, approximately 250 meters to the east." They closed yesterday at 55 cents. Let's get over to some stock halts here. First, you've got Christina Capital, trades on the venture under KCA.P. That's the Capital Pool Corporation. They were halted at 9:05 pending news. Longbow Resources trades on the venture under LBR, halted at 9:06 pending news. Canadian Phoenix Resources trades on the venture under CPH, halted at 9:06 pending news. And finally, Interoil Corporation trades on the big board TSX, halted at 9:30. Dissemination of news pending. So some more great stock halts in addition to the great news you got today. Another fantastic day for AGORACOM TV. As always, if you look for more great small cap companies, don't forget about the AGORACOM marketplace. About 90 companies now listed by industry and exchange with great descriptions, so you can find the ones best suited for your portfolio. That's a wrap for the day. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day until then.